come back.
There's no hiding from this, son.
I hoped today might be a good day. Hope is a dangerous thing.
Have you ever felt your pulse race like you're sprinting through a battlefield? That's the rush we're diving into today. Welcome back to Binge Next, your home for movie gems hiding right on Netflix. Stick around, because this countdown builds to a powerhouse #1 pick that will leave you breathless. Oh, and before we march into the trenches, hit like, smash subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss a single hidden treasure. Ready? Let's roll out. Number 10, 1917.
You have a brother in the 2nd Battalion.
Yes, sir.
They're walking into a trap.
That is the German front line.
Imagine running a relay through no man's land with no place to hide. In 1917, 2 young British soldiers race against the clock to deliver a life-saving message. The whole story looks like one unbroken shot, pulling you right beside them as shells burst overhead. Director Sam Mendes based the tale on his own grandfather's war notes, and cinematographer Roger Deakins used a custom camera rig on 1,500 feet of trench to make every step feel real. While you grip your seat, ask yourself, could you keep going if every heartbeat counted?
To see my father.
We need to keep moving! Come on!
I'm going no more to move.
We will lose 1,600 men.
Number 9, Beasts of No Nation. War isn't only fought by grown-ups. Meet Agu, a child torn from his family and forced into a rebel army. Idris Elba brings raw power as the feared commandant, but it's young Abraham Atta who steals the screen.
I saw terrible things, and I did terrible things. I'm thinking about my future.
The film was shot in Ghana using local actors, and director Cary Fukunaga sometimes held the camera himself while trekking through the jungle. The result feels as rough and real as Muddy Boots, showing us a conflict that kids should never see.
My men, you remember me?
Yes, sir!
Number 8, The King.
A new chapter of my life has begun. Already I can feel the weight of this crown I wear. I've been forced through it.
They have their own kingdoms behind their eyes.
I need men around me I can trust.
Step into muddy medieval England where Prince Hal, played by Timothée Chalamet, wants nothing to do with his father's crown until duty calls. Sword fights crash through rain-soaked fields, and Robert Pattinson pops in with a delightfully wicked French accent. Costumes were aged with real dirt and smoke to look lived in, making every scene feel like you can smell the campfire. By the Battle of Agincourt, you might wonder, would you trade freedom for the weight of a crown? Number 7, The Siege of Jadotville.
I require your surrender. If you continue to attack, we will continue to respond. You do realize that you are outnumbered by a factor of 20.
Open fire!
A small group of Irish UN peacekeepers faces hundreds of mercenaries in the Congo, 1961. No reinforcements, low ammo, only grit. Jamie Dornan trained with real Irish veterans, And the movie recreated armored cars on a shoestring budget by welding scrap metal over Jeep frames. When the bullets start flying, you'll feel the sandbags shake and admire a true story that was nearly erased from history.
What I'm supposed to do. We each have our part to play in history. Yours is happening right now. They're coming!
Number 6. Blood and Gold.
Ich möchte gerne hören, aber erst müssen wir ein paar Nazischweine jagen.
Ich habe meine Tochter seit der Geburt erst ein einziges Mal gesehen.
Picture a Tarantino-style treasure hunt set in the dying days of World War II. A weary German deserter teams up with a fearless farm girl to outwit a band of Nazis chasing stolen gold. Director Peter Thorwarth splashed bright comic book reds across classic Western framing, even borrowing lenses from vintage war cameras to give scenes a gritty pop. It's brutal, quick-witted, and asks, in a war this broken, what's left worth saving?
Du willst das Gold? Friss es!
Number 5. Dunkirk. 3 timelines. 1 desperate retreat. Christopher Nolan tells the 1940 evacuation by land, sea, and air, intercutting roaring Spitfires, a tiny fishing boat, and soldiers stranded on the wide, empty beach.
You're weekend sailors, not the bloody Navy.
Nolan strapped IMAX cameras onto real World War II planes, so close the propeller blades nearly kissed the lens. There's barely any dialogue. Every ticking watch and crashing wave does the talking.
We shall go on to the end. We shall never surrender. Civilians. Police.
Number 4. Narvik.
German warships passed the Oslo Fjord fortress tonight after engaging with the fortress batteries.
The Germans are in the back.
Take care of yourself.
Northern Norway, 1940. A young soldier defends his icy hometown while his wife is caught between occupiers and resistance. Filmmakers shot on location above the Arctic Circle. Battling winds so strong, camera tripods had to be spiked into frozen ground. Snowflakes blur with falling ash, and the fjord glows under winter dawn. This lesser-known front shows how even remote villages can become the center of the world overnight.
Men stocken var ute och kriga!
Number 3. Mosul. Streets are rubble, danger waits around every corner, yet a band of Iraqi SWAT fighters refuses to quit until their city is free. Produced by the Russo brothers, the movie was filmed in Morocco with dialogue almost entirely in Arabic to keep it authentic. Long takes weave through bombed-out alleys where drones buzz overhead. By the end, you may ask, how far would you go to protect your own block? Number 2. The Outpost.
Is everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Do you remember what happened
When?
during the battle?
How do we do our jobs and stay safe? Respect us.
Band of brothers.
Keep me in your prayers, okay? Trust me, babe, I quit.
Down. When the big one comes, I'll have us dialed in.
A remote U.S. base sits at the bottom of steep Afghan mountains. A perfect target. This real-life firefight uses a 360-degree set built in Bulgaria, so actors could feel surrounded like the soldiers they portray. Caleb Landry Jones delivers a breakout performance that stunned even veterans on set, who served as background extras and tactical coaches. It's gritty, loud, and heartbreakingly human.
A lot of them, sir.
Take cover! We need to stay in this fight.
Number 1. All Quiet on the Western Front. Mud so thick it swallows boots, and hope so thin it feels like smoke. This German retelling of the classic novel pulls you into trench warfare through the eyes of eager young recruits. Director Edward Berger mixed real explosives with wireless blood packs, so uniforms tore and stained in real time, capturing horror in a single take. Composer Volker Bertelmann's three-note motif hits like a warning siren each time doom approaches. By the final frame, you'll understand why this film swept awards worldwide, and why war stories still matter.
Remember!
Schließen wir Frieden.
Für uns alle.
So, which front line will you visit first? Drop your pick in the comments below. And if you discovered a new must-watch today, give this video a like, subscribe to Binge Next, and ring that bell so you're ready for the next movie mission. Until then, keep your popcorn dry and your watch list loaded. See you in the next one.